Hi, I'm Tony Liotta and welcome to New Music Academy. This is the start for a new session for New Academy. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy with me and the company here that they bring me here, and let's have some fun. I will explain something about drumming, how the setup is doing, rudimental, and stick controlling, and pad, and drum set. So it's going to be a mixture of these things that I'm going to explain today. So, und ich werde das auch in Deutsch sagen. So, wir erstmal willkommen alle bei New Music Academy. And I hope ihr werdet das viel Spaß mit mir haben. Ich habe viel Spaß hier mit New Music Academy, the great guys. They're really fantastic. And so, ich werde stick controlling, drum set, cymbals, this beautiful drum set, a little explain, and rudimental on the pad and snare drum. Okay, so before we start, it's sehr wichtig, der Set-Aufbau, okay? Weil du musst dich wohlfühlen, wenn du erstmal auf dem Drum Set bist, okay? So, I'm using now Drum Tech. This is my new endorsement, and Paiste cymbals and Roland TD30. And so this is an electronic drum set. Aber ist egal if das ist electronic or not, drums is drums, okay? So the very important thing is, versuche immer so zu sitzen, dass ich mich very comfortable, okay? Front or in the side, okay? That I can move around the drum set, that ich mich bewegen kann on the drum set, okay? To have very good, comfortable way to play, okay? That ich to me nicht weh, so that I don't hurt me when I play, okay? So, sehr wichtig ist einfach, that my snare drum has a high way that when ich mit der Sticken, that ich muss nicht da oben oder da unten, weil dann bewegst du deinen Körper und das ist nicht gut, weil du verlierst du the equal and the balance from deiner Body, okay? Und that der Hi-Hat immer eine schöne Position haben, weil the central of the heart from the drum set is bass drum, snare drum, and hi-hat. Those are the things that you play always. So, so it's very important to have a nice position and a setup position for the snare drum, bass drum, and hi-hat. So, auch deine Füße of the bass drum, okay? They're very important that you know. You see that? So I have all my feet on the heel and toes on the drum set, and I have some technique that I will show you later on. So ich habe hier meine Füße an der Hi-Hat-Maschine und an der Fußmaschine. Ich werde euch in der Zeit, die wir jetzt haben, euch erklären auch ein bisschen Technik about pedaling and Hi-Hat and the bass drum pedal. Okay, so go back to the drum set. It's very important for you outside there that you're looking at me. I'm left-handed, okay? So it means that, you know, I play the hi-hat of the right side. You play the hi-hat of the left side. If you see my setup, I have 3 hi-hats. I have one of my right side, then I have my normal hi-hat, and then I have one of my left side. So, you know, that I have nice sounds, and, you know, I could do some freaky things with the 3 hi-hats, okay? Then the position of the cymbals. You know, I see a lot of people, they use the cymbal very high up here, so you have to go, you need a brauchst du einen Aufzug da oben zu gehen. Okay, so bleib ganz cool. Versuch mal deine cymbal low enough that you could, you know, you could catch them when you play them. Okay, this is very important, all right? See that I have everything in. Okay, so this is my setup. So dann ich benutze bei normalen Acoustic Drum Set habe ich 10, 12, 14, 16, and sometimes an 18. Then I use a 14 by 5.5. Then I use a 10, a piccolo, a soprano, and a 12. Okay. In this situation, I have 10, 12, and 2 16s, 14 and 12, and a gong drum. Okay, it's in the 22 gong drums, using with electronic. Okay, so it gives a nice combination. So I use this combination with cymbals and electronic cymbals from Roland, meine Paisti and the Roland. Okay, so this is very important. So I have this attitude that I try to go at top, that I don't play the toms with my elbows down like this. Okay, so always, that's right, this is a nice view there. Here we go. Okay, so I use my Gelenke, okay, on the tom. Okay, I'm using here now traditional and match grip. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is my position of my drum set. So I'm looking up from the top of that. I'm not sitting too low. It's just nicht so unter from the drum set that I sit down like that. Very high, great position, and I'm sitting in front of it. Okay? Du bist the boss from the drum set. You're the boss from the drum set. So, let it talk to you and you respond. Okay. So, this is my drum set. This is my setup. And ich werde jetzt auf dem Pad gehen und dann zwischendurch wieder zurück hier zu erklären, the rudimental things on Pad and wie man das auch hinterher sitzt an den drum sets. Okay, so now we go to the pad. All right. So here I am. So very important is, okay, my body. My body is my instrument. Okay, so it's very important that I sit right and that I don't hurt myself. Like I said before on a drum set, deine Körper is then it's dein Instrument. Ne? So we need to be healthy with exercise and try to keep a good form from your body. Okay. The stick is just the Verlängerung from your hand. Okay, so it's very important that the sticks, you hold the stick very exactly, and there's outside of there so many techniques. I use 3 or 4 of them, and until all these years, it's been helping me a lot. Okay, and so we go. So I try, to be comfortable. My arms closed to my body, and here I go. So I just open up my hand, stick. So I have my jaw, my finger here like that, my jaw. Okay, the same thing. What does the left does have to do the right. So sehr wichtig, the stick immer in eine gerade Linie, ne? Down on the Zeigefinger on the stick. I'm not choking the stick. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. So I try to go inside. To be very open with the stick, because when you drop the stick on the pad or on the skin, you have to try to get the sound out of the tom, and this vibration doesn't go up to your arm. Okay, that the vibration from the stick doesn't go in deine Arm. Das kann böse Entzündung sein. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm here. So I'm using now my left hand. Okay, so you see I'm very straight ahead. I'm having a line up with the stick, and this is match grip. Okay, now we go to the traditional. Of course, I will try it first for all your side up there to use first the match grip to get loose. Okay, and then when you say, okay, well, I feel better playing the tradition, then go to the traditional. Okay, and I will give you a little more tips. The streaming today is not, because the world of drumming is it's a long thing. So I will give you more lessons and the coming things that I will do with the new academy. So this is just a Vorgeschmack für the things that we are machen wollen. Okay, so here we go. So traditional match grip. Okay, we're starting now with the single stroke rolls. Okay, so the rudimental and the stick controlling, they are sehr, 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 sehr wichtig. It's wie Gitarre, wenn du spielst die Harmonie, oder Piano. It's the same thing. There's harmonies and the notes that you play, the movements that you play, the finger technique, the wrist, Gelenk. We have the same thing, only that we have drops on the tones that we play on the drums. Okay, so you know we don't have a G or an F. Of course, you could tune your drum set like that, but you know we don't have but this is the technique that we you know I play the drums like a piano. Okay, try to be harmonic with the things that I do. So ich versuche immer harmonic with wie ich spiele my drum set, so that it's sehr musikalisch. Okay, and so we start now with the single stroke rolls. Single stroke rolls, they are the most wanted on the drum sets, singles and doubles. Okay, when you put them together, you have a lot of things working out on your grooves and everything. Okay, so now we start. Okay, I hope you got me there. All right, I'm with you, you're with me, so we're gonna have fun. Okay, so listen to this. Okay, so single stroke roll for one. Okay, you see that? So I'm using now my wrist. Okay, ich benutze now my Gelenk. Now with the right hand. Okay, you see, if we use the traditional form, I'm using now the wrist. Okay, and we use all the fingers. Wrist, finger, wrist, finger. Okay, so go back to the wrist form and the finger. So what I do when I use the finger, wenn ich die Finger benutze, dann drehe ich mag das hier nicht, und das I'm moving my whole arm, und we don't want that. Okay, we wollen das nicht. Okay, das hier. Okay, so we have to have the finger technique using this. So how you do that? You have the down and your joint finger, then you go to the second ring finger, to the small finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with the right hand, when you do the traditional form, okay, so you have to try to get this leveled. Okay, you see that? I'm have it here. Try to find the right way where you have this rebounds. Okay, and then what you do, you close just a little bit the finger, put it this on your ring finger. Okay, try to close a little bit here. Okay, yeah. So I see a lot of drummers there. They have the hand really to the ceiling. So the palm from the hand, you just turn around like this. Okay, not like this. Okay, you turn around the hand like that. You see that? Okay, so you have your finger closed. So you could use the finger, or a wrist, or you could do a rebounds thing. There are triplets form. Okay, or doubles. Okay, the same thing with the left hand. So you could use pull technique. Okay, or you could just use the wrist. I use both of them. Okay. So I'm gonna go first to the stroke rolls. Just wrist. Finger. Wrist. Finger. Wrist. Finger. das hilft mir auch, wenn ausdauert und Kondition, wenn ich 2 Stunden auf einem Drumset sitze, wenn ich Konzerte habe. So it's lot of Kondition, you know, and you can switch if you play a lot of hi-hat and cymbal and everything, okay? So so form, okay? And then you know, your body loses up if you're a little bit strength playing just with the wrist. Then you go to the finger technique, okay? Okay, so this is one. Then we could go to the double stroke rolls, and in a couple minutes we're gonna have some questions. The people start to coming in and asking me questions, so I'm just gonna have a break and talk to you, okay? And here we go with the doubles. It's left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. So I'm gonna do this with a little slip thing. You see? So switch finger, wrist, and pull. Okay, I like that. I like this little slip thing because, you know, you have more. That's when you know, very stereo. You know, and they're called mamas and papa in America. Okay, papa, mama, papa's mama, papa's mama, papa's mama. Okay, so and thing always try to be very respondent with your body, very loose. Don't hang, don't choke the stick. Everything that you choke is like with somebody, you know, try put your hand on your mouth and say, you don't have to talk to him, what the hell? Okay, so just, you know, be comfortable and relax on your sticking. So the more you relax, you could speed up with your timing, okay? And, you know, my attitude is, you know, everything that I practice very, very slow to see where I'm going. So alles, was ich übe, erstmal sehr langsam spielen, zu sehen die Koordination und die Bewegung an der Drumset, die Bewegung on the drums, the way it sounds, okay? So this is very important. And, okay, should I go or do you want me to? How's it goes? 1 minute. All right. So just 1 minute. So 1 minute. It's a long. So I could go maybe to explain. You know, my attitude of drumming is to listen. Okay, to see what's going on up there. Okay, and try, you know, to get more of the music that I hear, that I play into me. Okay, that I feel this groove. That I feel the pulse from the music, that I feel what my musicians are doing, and good timing, okay, a good precision on your business work in the band, and so the more you catch for that, the more is fun, and you understand more about everything what you're doing, and you feel better when you know where you want to go, okay? To have a goal in on your playing, okay? So sehr wichtig zu hören, okay? And zu verstehen, was du machst, zu haben ein Ziel, da wo du hingehen willst. So das ist meine Attitude. Und, you know, kollaborieren mit den Musiker and try to understand what die haben wollen, what you want. Okay, so, all right. Can I go on, or?
Wir haben hier eine Frage reinbekommen, und zwar möchte jemand wissen, was ist der Vorteil vom Traditional Grip?
Okay, so we have gerade somebody at a question, so I will answer that. Well, you know, I started it in a high school when I played. Well, I started when I was 3 years old. Okay, so I had always this traditional form. For me, okay, it's like, you know, hanged on. Man, I play everything with a traditional. It's a thing, you know, you have to try both of them. I play both of them. I play the match grip and the traditional. I feel better with the traditional. Maybe because I started with the traditional. I was in a marching band in a high school in New Orleans and New York, so you know, we were playing always. And it's a thing. It's a feeling. It's a feeling thing. Okay. Ich würde sagen, du sollst Match Grip and Traditional versuchen, but it's not really, you know, it's not really a Gesetz, wo man sagt, oh, du musst jetzt Traditional, du musst jetzt Match Grip. Sometimes I move around of my toms and I just turn around the stick, or you know, I turn around the stick of a Match Grip or a Traditional. But I feel good. Okay, I come from jazz, Latin, soul, funk thing, so you know, I have more feeling playing like this. But there are so many pop and rock things that I play even in studio, so you know, I need the backbeat. You can have a little bit more power. But you know, playing so many years this traditional, the sound it doesn't matter for me because I play this loudness is the same if I use traditional or a match grip. So let your feeling go what is better, okay, for you, okay? For me, I use traditional. Maybe for you it's both good, like I do, or maybe you say, okay, well, I stick just to match grip. Try both of them. They're both very, very useful, okay? I hope I could help you with that.
Ein kurzes Feedback, das war um 1:45. Ich weiß nicht genau, was du da gespielt hast, aber der User Radko meint impressive.
Thank you.
Ansonsten hat ein User geschrieben, vielleicht ist das was für später, wie kann ich Double Bass lernen, aber das ist vielleicht was du am Set nochmal zeigen kannst.
Okay. For the impressive, I don't know if the first guy means the what I played in the song. Well, if for you was this for the song, it was a 7/4. It was a 7/4 song, and it was sehr komplex with fills and souling under 7/8 or 7/4 song. Okay, thank you. It's a pleasure that you like that. And with the bass drum, ich kann euch gleich Bass Drum setzen in Double Bass. Meine Technik auf a Bass Drum ist a little bit freaky. Ich mache nicht, gibt so viele great heavy metal drummers or even, you know, other drummers that they play the bass drum very fast, and you know, man, you know, one of them is Thomas Lang, is one of my perfect man. Okay, and but you know, I use more as fill-in, and you know, I use doubles and singles and paradiddle form in the fill and whatever. But I could show you. Werde ich das gleich machen.
Okay, dann machen wir noch eine Frage zwischendurch, und zwar ein Nutzer, der heißt Toni.
Oh yeah, hi man, I like you.
und er sagt, hallo, ich bin 32 Jahre und will Schlagzeug lernen, bin ich zu alt? Und er fragt, welches Schlagzeug soll ich kaufen, E-Drums oder richtiges Schlagzeug?
Okay, so there is no age. Look, I teach people and children that they are 3 years old, okay, till 90. So you're never too old. You have to try, you know, maybe you come to me, or you come here and I will teach you, or you come in my school or your new academy here, and you know, I will be here to teach you. But it doesn't matter how old you are, okay? You just have to have a good attitude and have fun with what you're doing. Okay, so there is no Halter am Schlagzeug spielen. Du kannst immer Schlagzeug lernen. Okay? Okay, Schlagzeug, Akustik oder E-Drums. I love both of them. Okay? Ich bin von both of them sehr impressed. I started, of course, my feeling is, of course, analog. So I use acoustic drum set. But, you know, with the new coming, it's very important to use electronic, okay? And I have a great team there that they're helping me. Drum Tech, they're really fantastic. And here, New Music Academy, collaborating with me with this technique. So I'm very proud to, you know, they built this great drum set for me. So it's a pleasure to play on top of that. And, aber auch Akustik. Ich benutze beide. Du siehst du bei mir der, ich habe Acoustic Cymbals, die Paiste Cymbals 602, Formula, and then I have Roland cymbals, okay? And I have, yeah, that's right, you can move the camera. You see that behind my head? Of this side and of this side here. There are the cymbals there, okay, the Roland cymbals. So I use both of them, okay? And of course you have another feeling playing this, you know, because you don't hear the drum set. So for me, the first time when I started to, because I'm a newcomer by the electronic, I think I've been playing now 2 or 3 years or 4 years that I moved to drums too. And now I found the right company. So it was another experience. Okay, du musst mit dem Electronic verstehen und programmieren. Aber it's very easy when you go. You have to just let it go. Okay, and acoustic is fantastic. So you know I use both of them. I'm happy with both of them. And the occasion, you know, sometimes you go to clubs, you have to take a set because you know it's too loud to play in one club. And then I have the arenas, and then I have to use both of them. I compact both of them, okay? But I think it's einer und die andere, das sind zwei Welten, aber du kannst die zusammenbringen. Ne? Es ist kein Krieg, weißt du, wir machen Musik, so ist sehr wichtig, dass die beiden zusammenkommen können. Und du kannst auch da, für zu Hause, ist fantastic, because, you know, for the neighbors, and mama and papa and whatever, and your girlfriend, your wife, the kid, the dog, the cat. So you have always problems with everything. Ah, don't play the drums, you're too loud. So you put your in-ears and you go, man, and knock everything out, and you have fun. With acoustic drums, it's a little bit, you know, maybe you kick out of the house. Who knows? Well, I hope I could help you.
Okay, eine letzte Frage vielleicht noch, weil das sich nochmal auf die Grifftechnik bezieht. Und zwar ein User, der eben auch gemeint hat, dass es beeindruckend ist, hat geschrieben, dass er erfahren hat, dass die Fingertechnik schnell, also ich lese mal vor, I learned now that the finger technique is faster than the wrist, right? Is it due to the inertia of the moved mass? Whatever that means. Aber
Okay,
du weißt das
I know what it means. Well, okay, this two technique, you know, there's a lot of people using just wrist and they're very, very fast, okay? I use both of them. So for me, you know, even the licks, when you move on the drum set, you know, you have the hand and the wrist, so the finger, the finger and the wrist, they're sometimes faster than you lick. So you have to first to be started to go on the drum set. I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, in case, tell me again and I'll explain this in Germany. Okay, so when I move, if I'm very fast here, and my arms, my legs are very slowly, okay? So you have to try to help this to move around with you on the drum set, okay? So you have to have this feeling to move around on the drum set. That's why you need a lot of body work, okay? So it's very important that, you know, when I move, you know, I don't go out of my timing because, you know, I'm doing this and my body's doing something else, okay? So follow and flow with your sticking on the drums, okay? And it makes you happy because you see your flow, you know, you flow really musically. And go back on the speed. On the speed is, everybody does always, oh man, I have a Ferrari, I have a Lamborghini in my ass, and I want to be very fast. No, man, no, keep down. Name a 500 Fiat, maybe a bicycle. Just low down, go down as possible. Play all the licks and all your rudiments really of tempo 40 and piece of metronome. Coordination, okay, this makes the speed. The hit on the drums, if it's really clean, if it really sounds the way it should be, okay? And I've been practicing all my life, not playing fast, or just playing very slow rhythms, very slow. Coordination on my pad and technique and finger technique to when I had this that every, you know, what I mean is this, you know, if I play this, it doesn't help you and it doesn't help me and it doesn't help anybody outside there, okay? They say, what the hell is that, okay? So, you know, try to get first this beautiful hit, you know, so all right, man, that every sticking that you play, my friend, on the pad or on the drum set is perfect and really sounds like you're hearing the drums. And, you know, and comes that the sound on the drum set that you want to hear, okay? So speed it up is after that not a problem, because, you know, if you have the technique, then, you know, then you hear always this beautiful sound on your snare drum, on your cymbal, when, you know, you do some right beautiful things, and you swing, and you rock, and you're using the cowbell, and, you know, and you have always this tone. This comes from practicing the stroke rolls, the singles, the doubles, the paradiddle, and whatever. You know, many rudiments, they are up there. And coordination with left and right and left, and anyway. So this is my attitude, and this has been helping me. You know, I've been playing this all my life, and it works. And I, you know, and I rehearsal and I practice every day. This makes you fit, makes you be good, and makes you your groove and your coordination. So don't let for anybody tell you up there, oh, you have to be fast and you're not a drummer, because it's not true. The truly thing is you just have to coordinate and try to have, man, the best drummers from this world, they're not fast. They are just musically, okay? It's get on the music that you do. And the coordination, because, man, if you're a heavy metal drummer, then okay, man, okay, then just give some lift and lift yourself and push yourself and start to, you know, to use. But even these guys, I have a lot of students that do heavy metal that I teach. They are so great, man. They're using now the technique. And then when they play, you know, they're just not heavy. They are just technical, very good. That they think that when you're technical and you practice, you don't use this technical on your drums when you play because you want to be musically, or it sounds very sterile. Okay, so just try to take this out of you know, and really slowly, and then you go up with the tempo, 40, 45, 50, 60, 120. And you see every day doing this, or at least 15 minutes a day, if it's possible, you know. You improve your technique, you improve the movement, you know, and you could play until tomorrow morning without hurting you, and you're having fun. Because I said, what? Because, you know, this, when you go off the drum set, it could be your 8s, it could be your 16 notes, it could be your 32 notes. Okay? Enjoy it, have fun, and take it easy, man. You could do that, I'm sure. Anybody else, or?
Vorschlag, vielleicht sammeln wir noch mal ein paar Fragen für später und machen erstmal weiter.
Okay, so, good. Before I go back to the drum set, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Before I go back to the drum set, I would like to do one more rudiment, and this is the paradiddle. It's one of the important things on the drum set. So single, doubles, and paradiddles. Why? Because these things they're fantastic. They're just fantastic because you could bring them all together and they go. You could use anything, okay? And playing this very slowly and go up to the tempo. Okay, so the paradiddle is everybody up there who's a drummer that's been doing the stick control knows, but I explain it to you. So it's left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Links, rash, links, links, rash, links, rash, left. It's called paradiddle. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so all these rudiments that I showed you now, I try to get some heavier sticks than usually what I use when I play my drum set. Why? Because they're heavy. It's like, you know, when you pick up weights, you start with 2 pounds, and then you get 5 pounds, and you get 10 pounds, 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilos, whatever you say in Europe here, okay? And so this is, you know, I have a heavier stick. They're a little bit thicker than, you know, I'm using some plastic tips to have more rebounds, and does help your wrist to, to speed up, because if you play fast with the stick, so when you go back to the drum set or you play with your normal sticks, you're going to be a lot faster than that. Okay, so it's very important. Maybe use, if you use 7/8, I don't know, try to get some marching stick. They're really, very, very thick and very heavy, so that you learn really how to contact and have a powerful view on what you play. And it's like picking up weights, and then you learn your arm get more tight with the muscles and everything. Okay, so whatever, go back now to the paradiddle thing. Is it's very important, because with that you could play everything. Okay, you put in the singles and the doubles and the paradiddle together, and then some triple forms. Okay, so I will go back now, if you're okay, so I will go back to answer one of the questions on the bass drum, and I would like to show you a very cool groove, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going back after drum set.
Yeah, okay.
Can I have my sister? Can I have something to drink? Oh, great. Thank you, man. Thank you, Kai. Thank you so much. Beautiful tea. I like that. Thank you. So, I'm back. So I want to, before I start again, I want to thank you, this beautiful team that we got here. Okay, I want to thank the New Music Academy that bring me here and give this possibility to you, to experience all the great thing in the music, the great thing in drumming, and and exchanges from ideas with you up there, calling me and responding you, and this is a great thing that that now there are so many good academies, and like New Academy, that for me it's a pleasure to be here. So now we're starting to work together. Like I said, this is an open channel that I hope are going to be not today only here, but are going to be more than 30 years here or something like that. But anyway, I'm joking. No, I'm not. But anyway, so this is very important for you to, for all the new drummers, even for the professional guys. It's very interesting, because with drummers you have this exchange. It's not a war. We don't have no creek. Yeah, the drummer it's just different. Okay, and try to put them all together and see what happens. It's beautiful. Drumming is wonderful. Okay, and the music is great. So yeah, I hope you like it. Okay, so this friend of me, my new student there, I don't know who you are, but anyway, want to show you a little bit technique for my bass drum first? You wanted to see that?
Ich frage mal in die Regie. Roman, gibt es denn nochmal Fragen, die reingekommen sind? Dann könnten wir das ja jetzt direkt beantworten, beziehungsweise könntest du das vielleicht mal durchgehen.
There are maybe some other questions that I can answer.
Ein Roland hat eben geschrieben, can you play some more on the drum set?
Of course I can. Of course. I think we should do first with the bass drum. There was a guy that wanted to see what he wanted to...
The double bass.
The double things, yeah? Okay, I could show you if... All right, then just go on the... All right. You can see that. Left, because it's my central bass. The right. All right? Okay, cool. So, what I do to study my speed and my technique, I try to stay first and just move my feet on the pedals. It means like this. Okay, try to, when you give the sound on the bass drum, please try to get with the beater back away from the skin, that you don't hit the skin and then choke. Okay? Okay, so I do singles. Then doubles. Paradiddle. Okay, then I do triplet form. Triplet form, they sind Triolen in Deutsch, triplets. Okay, and I put an accent on the first quarter note from the triples. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 und 2 und 3 und 4 und so. Okay, and then I, try to speed up. Okay, and then it depends what you play, and then you try to use that. The other very important thing is, to be a little bit freaky, you can use doubles. You can use this in Dreier or in triple form, aber Zuschläge. For the guys that are normal play the drums with the right, so you have 2 rights and 1 left. I'm lefty, I have 2 left and 1 right. But because we as drummer have to be, oh, I like that. They did a nice job there in the screen. Great. They try to get, go back and forth. Do 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so it means this is in slow, okay? Okay, you could say 1 and 2, oder 1 und T, 2 und T, 3 und T, 4 und T. Okay, and then you do this with the left and with the right. These are the things that I practice, okay? And then, you could coordinate the things, whatever you want to do. Okay, so this was, triple forms, and then you got singles on the top of the drums, and doubles and paradiddle. So voila, here we go. So this was in a paradiddle form. And with the singles, same thing, So what I'm doing to it, I'm 16th form on the bass drum. Okay, and then I have a triple form. Okay, okay, these forms are very interesting, because you can, if you don't have a double pedal, you could do this even with a height. Maybe you show the feet. If you could give me again a view on the feet. Okay, great. Okay, and how do you develop this? It's like playing doubles. So this is just one bass, okay? And then using left and right. Okay, so this are, it's all rudiments. Yeah? So an offbeat is offbeat. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and. And then okay, so when you improve the bass drum, then you could use this in the grooves. In fill-ins. More than that, it's not. Okay? Cool. So, this is everything. That, everything for this sort of a style thing. Okay? And so what I wanted to show you is what I was talking in the beginning from this stream. It was a very simple groove that is the very important groove in a legendary pop and soul and funk music. And there's really 2 and 4 on the snare drum, 1 and 3 on the bass drum, and 8 notes on the hi-hat. So what I want to show you, when I play the hi-hat of 8 notes on the hi-hat, so what I do, I don't use a very straight thing. Okay? I have an up and down form. So you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so I have shoulder and tip. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 1, 2. Yeah, nice show. This is good. Thank you. So look at that. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and shoulder and tip, 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 shoulder and tip. Okay? So this is what the 8 notes. So it's 1 and 1 und 2 und 3 und 4 und 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So I have an elephant in my eye, but now it's away. So, so what happens now? 1 and 3 the bass, 2 and 4 the snare drum. So you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and very simple. I'm sure that you could play this. It's the way that you play. It's very important. Okay? Some great hits and some great things been playing with these grooves and they're so much laid back and so much powerful and tempo 40. Okay? So 2 and 4 for snare drum. Here we go. Okay, so you see, pass, pass, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 8 notes on it. It's the way the feeling to play that. This is very important. Okay, even when you speed it up. Three and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, So you could do any variation, but you know, this feeling, this up and down form. And this comes, you know, when you're really doing your rudiments, you know. Then you have this feeling how to go on your drum set. Okay? So all the rudiments that you know, fill it up first on your drum set, that you feel good. That's the doubles. Combine with the basic. Combine with singles. Okay? And an end. And the paradiddle form. Okay, and then go, 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 you know, and have fun with that. Okay? So, and then speed up your single. Okay? And feel good. Okay? And try to go around on the drum set. Okay, so I don't know how much minutes we still have, you know, because my boss says 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Around 5 minutes. Okay, maybe I could show you a couple other things on the cymbals. Okay. So, I get a lot of questions in my clinics. Oh, how can I play better on my cymbal? Why they don't sound so good? Well, first you have to have a good cymbals to sound good. Okay? Okay? But, you know, if you have a nice touch and you learn really do the rudiments and whatever what I showed you in this small thing that we did today, then you have a nice touch with the cymbals too, because you feel the rhythm that you give on the cymbals. This is very important. But of course, when you got some great cymbals like this, you don't have to, man, they just go, because they're beautifully. But anyway, so what I do is, you know, I don't hang on my cymbal. That's right, the same thing what I do on my tom. You know, I don't go inside the tom, I go out of the tom, you know. So that's what I do with my cymbal too. And I let it ring, okay? If I have a steady beat, okay? Okay? So I try to go very smooth. Of course, if I have a more hard thing, I play a little bit harder, but you know the technique is always there. So try to go really smooth, and try to get a cymbal that at least it doesn't cost €2, okay, or $2, because then it sounds like a garbage pail, okay. But you know, go outside there, choose cymbals that you can afford, okay, and try to do the best out of that. But this is you. You have to be. You give the sound. Sometimes, you know, I play really with some cans and everything, and they sound good because my attitude of playing is good, okay? And I give the sound on whatever I play, okay? If I play all with, that's the way it sounds, okay? Okay. So with the cymbal, the same thing, very slow. You have to see if you use, normally, we need a 45 years videos, to learn everything and, to give you so much tips and everything. But, I will be here, and maybe we could go on with all the other groups that is going to be in coming this year. Okay? So I say thank you to you that you're looking at me. I say thank you to the New Music Academy. I said thank you to my endorsee that they are here today with Piety and Drum Tech and all. I have 17 endorsees. Thank you, my signature sticks and my pedals and whatever. And I hope to see you soon. And thank you so much that you looked at me. God bless you all up there.